When you travel with your partner, is it a stressful situation or nothing but smooth sailing? If you're in the first category, help is here. Natalie Preddie is sharing her top tips for surviving travel with your loved one. You're traveling all the time, Natalie. You had a lovely vacation with your husband in Italy this summer. But how can we make sure trips with our partners don't end in divorce or murder?
Yes, or pushing someone off a cliff.
That's right, off the cruise ship.
Yeah, off the cruise ship.
Yeah.
Whoops. So you want to make sure that you have the same travel style. You want to pick something you are really excited about, that you're both really excited about. You want to create activities that you're both really excited about. But if there is a little bit of a difference, you know, you want to compromise. So maybe if you're a history buff like me, I love a good museum. Maybe you museum in the morning, and then in the afternoon, you hang out by the pool.
Yeah.
You just have to compromise.
You do have to compromise, and I like that whole trip idea. I could travel with you. So couples often argue about money. That's no different when you're traveling, right?
No, and you need to be transparent about budget up front. So, you know, if you are ready for a 5-course meal in Paris with wine at every course, and your partner is looking for McDonald's, you know, that's a conversation you have to have beforehand. Otherwise, you're going to be disappointed, and you're going to resent the other person, and you can be miserable for the rest of your vacation, and no one wants that.
No, you spent the money to be there. It should be a good experience.
Yeah.
What's your next tip for us?
So my next tip is to take part in experiences that involve other people. So a cooking class. I love cooking classes. We did one in Italy. We made gnocchi. We cheersed with other people. We did a Vespa tour of Chianti. You know, it gives you something to talk about, to meet other people, to bond over, but also gives you a break from that one-on-one time. But, you know, those scary experiences are going to bring you together, and you also never know who you're going to meet. You know, it's a small world.
Yeah, absolutely. It can add to the dynamic, I suppose. You also say, and I'm a big believer in this, scheduling some me time when you're traveling. Just because you're together doesn't mean you share a brain.
No,
you don't have to do everything together, right?
You don't spend 24 hours together when you're at home. You don't need to do it when you're on vacation. So maybe you just hang out and you read a book. Maybe you go for a walk just to decompress. You are on vacation after all, right?
Absolutely. You both need to get out of it, all the good things. So I want to talk a little bit about our experiences, but first what I want to get from you. Are you and your husband sort of on the same page when you travel? Is there anything that is divisive at all? So,
you know, we were talking about this. We're pretty similar. We have a good time. We both like to eat. We both like to, you know, try new things. Yeah. But I can't navigate. Like, don't give me the map, you know, and I know you're the same. So, you know, when we do travel together, we're going to need a driver or something because, you know, who knows where we'll end up.
For us, that is our only sticking point, because everything else, we just want to walk from one restaurant to another. Let's go get a drink. Let's go get a meal. Let's hang out. Let's chill. Yeah. But it's the navigation to the point where when we went to Mallorca, I said, can we just get an Uber? Can we just get a cab? Can you just not rent a car? And my friend who's from Mallorca said, no, T, you can't. You need a car. It's a small island. It's not going to work out. So because there's like one road in and one road out, we magically did not fight. I did not have to navigate. I was like, hallelujah, we're going to stay married. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, but I want to throw this over to Sarah. Sarah, when you travel with Jamie, is there anything that comes up as something that you don't agree on?
Okay, no. I know it's so, I don't know if it's pathetic or fantastic, but
it's fantastic.
I love spending time with him. So like we drove to Nova Scotia this summer for 22 hours in a vehicle nonstop, and we had a great time. Just tried to think of different things to do to keep each other entertained or awake. That's about it.
Listen, girl, if it's working for you, you keep going.
Absolutely.
Bryce, how about you?
Listen, with or without my GPS, I'm so great with directions. I'll give you a quick story. You know, we're in Cuba and rented a little scooter. And reluctantly, my wife got on the back and she said, "You sure you know where you're going?" I said, "Absolutely." She was in these little tight shorts. And next thing you know, we're going up this on-ramp and people are whistling, truckers. And I'm like, relax, everybody. You know, we just recently married. Next thing you know, an 18-wheeler was coming straight on us, and I had to divert right into the grassy knoll, and we barely, like, it was very, so as I said, I'm amazing with directions, and for that reason, so you just got to, man, you just got to succumb. And just know, ask for directions. That's my life lesson.
You know what, Bryce? You and I cannot travel together. Could you imagine? We'd turn around 3 times and be like, where are
Yeah, totally.
Okay, Natalie, one last thing for you. Let's talk about communication.
Yes.
It is key. How do we make space for that?
At the end of the day, just check in. You're there as a team. You know, as Sarah said, you both just want to entertain one another. You want to make sure that you are both having a good time on vacation. What did you love? What didn't you love? What was that weird couple doing in the cooking class? You know, those conversations are key to having a great vacation, but also just a great relationship.
Natalie, thanks so